What's up guys, what is up, and welcome back to another video covering the new ARK 245 update. Now in today's video we are going to be talking about one of the new dinosaur additions, and that is... He ran off somewhere. Oh, he's over there! Mr. Allosaurus! Sir! Kind sir. Okay, I don't really care, I'm just going to spawn a new one. So, as you can probably see here, it is the Allosaurus, which comes in a variety of colors. This one's really cool green with these kind of like plates, and we're going to be telling you guys a bit about these. In the meantime, we are going to, well, I don't know if I'm going to necessarily, oh, look at him sprint at us. So I'm going to be telling you guys a little bit about them in the wild before finally going ahead and, well, taking things from there and getting a little bit more in depth. So in the wild, did you guys just see that? Did you just see that? That dino right there sprouted that orange glow on it. So this is the first animal which incorporates, oh, they're not close to each other anymore. They have to be close to each other. Now this one has it. If we look at the dino though, wild male Allosaurus, but the one that has this dust on it is actually going to be the alpha of the pack. So they are pack animals in the wild. They can be found in usually like groups of 3 to 4, and one of them is the alpha while the other are its mates or a beta male. So the one that has that glow is the alpha, and the alpha is going to be the strongest of the pack. Here you can see they like to run around a lot apparently. I wish they'd kind of just stay by me so I can try and force tame them up and show you what it's like. Now you can see this one is the alpha, so I don't know, it appears to be switching off, and I don't know how much it's going to take. Also, when did they add the hit marker into the game? Because that's definitely new. It looks like the alpha switches off a lot. I don't know, this might be weird because I spawned them in. They can be found in the wild. I believe they can be found mainly near mountains, but you can see that that glow has now completely disappeared from all of them, and now that one has it, so it's very confusing, and I'm just trying to shoot some tranks here to show you guys that they're not going to be the easiest to take out. However, I'll just go ahead and, for the sake of sanity, we'll go ahead and force tame one, and oh god, well, he's going to go ahead and okay, let's try and force tame the rest before our friend there kills them. That's kind of what I'm banking on. I'd rather... Okay, no, I guess he's gonna... It's his trial to see if he can... Okay, there we go. We got another one, and then we're gonna get this third one, hopefully, and tell you a little bit about them. So, it appears that the glow, you do have to have some... Like, you have to tame them together as a pack, and then one of them will have the glow. So, if we take a look at all of these guys and kind of their general stats here, this is gonna be level 180 max, unless you're on the center. This is a relatively perfect tame unless you're on the center, in which it's 150 and it goes higher than that. So here what we can see is their health is relatively, I mean, okay, so comparatively from the dossier, pretty much what they are is they're smaller but faster than a T-Rex. However, they are larger but slower than a Carno, and not everyone thinks they're ideal since they are kind of that middle ground where they're faster than a T-Rex but also weaker than them, and it's just kind of like they have a lot of... It's like an identity crisis, I guess, for lack of better words. It's really not at all the issue, but here we do have some of them. We're just going to be taking a peek at their stats. This one has 4.5k health, 750 stamina, 460 oxygen, 11,000 food, 600 weight, 270 melee damage, and if we level him up from the little bit of XP he has, boom, it goes up by about 200, so really pretty bad. It's not amazing. Melee goes up by about 5%, so that's a little bit more decent. And then the other stuff probably goes up accordingly. And he's gaining a lot of XP, but that's probably just because of the very accelerated XP gain on my single world. So he started with 4.5k there. Now if we look at the... Now he's the alpha now. And his stats continue... Okay, I think the alpha... I don't know if it does anything. Maybe in the wild it's different, but it does have the very cool glow to it. And then if we take a peek at everyone else, maybe it's the highest level that gets the alpha designation. This one has much weaker health. It does go up by relatively similar though. Its melee damage is much higher, which is pretty nice. And then stamina was a little bit higher. Stamina goes up by about 10% or so, so that's pretty solid. And then this third one over here we have, they are mate boosted as well, keep that in mind, is awful health-wise. Actually, that is god-awful. Their Topor, as you can see, is 18k, so these guys are going to take a lot of efforts to go ahead and take down 18k on all of them. So you're going to be needing a lot of trank arrows, and if you don't have a lot of trank arrows, you probably want to get the trank bullets. I forget what they're called. The ones that you can load into the trank, or the ones that you can load into the rifle. Trank darts, that's what it is. So they're going to be rather lengthy to take down due to that really high Topor. But you'll find a way, because I believe in you. That's now... Oh, Jesus! Well, they're getting attacked. Okay. It's not like I was leveling them up or anything. Okay, the Argentavis is attacking me. Dinos, protect me. Murder that thing. There we go. That thing's about to die a painful death. It is surviving longer than I anticipated. Oh, it's because there's 2 of them. All right. Good job, Allosaurus. So they are these pack animals, and I do, of course, have a saddle I could plop onto them as well. And since this one's the alpha, I'll just give them the saddle. It's a poopy saddle, nothing too great about it. Ooh, I forgot exactly what you need to craft up this saddle, but in terms of engrams, it is going to be 35 engrams, so it's not going to be a super high tier one, but I do just want to find it here. And I don't know, usually the way I look is I look for how the engram points are designated for saddles, and it appears, I think it's going to be higher than, oh my god, there's an ambulance outside my house, Jesus Christ. I think it is going to be somewhere around here. Hopefully, oh, the cat, wait, I don't care, never mind. Yeah, it's going to be somewhere around here, I want to say, and if not, it's not around here. I derped hard. Well, it's going to be somewhere, and it's going to take a decent, I mean, there's a good chance I also, like, passed by it, because that's something that freaking always happens. But that is, yeah, somewhere in here it's going to take you 35 engram points. And if the Allosaurus would be ever so kind, it's about time I ride him and see what he's capable of. So what we have in the upper right-hand corner is that green, if you can see that green kind of teeth. And then I don't know if that goes for everyone, because there's two things that could be. This one doesn't have the green teeth, however it might be just because I don't have a saddle on them, but neither of them do have the green teeth. I will try to put a saddle on, and we'll see just very quickly if this is like, no, not in his inventory, in my inventory. We're going to see if that green just denotes he's the alpha, which maybe will make him a little stronger, or if that's, yeah, so okay, so you have that little green in the upper right hand corner if you are riding the alpha. So that does let you know in case the dust isn't enough of a giveaway. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And then the special thing about these guys is that they can inflict bleed damage. Now, I don't know how I can demonstrate this well. Also, I do want these guys to follow me. So follow all, guys. Follow one, follow all. We work as a pack. And now, that's a special thing about them. So what they do with its bite is that it's able to leave them bleeding and maimed. So pretty much it slows them down and also makes them bleed. So if you get hit by one of these guys, it is it's a struggle to say the least. So let's say, for example, let's see if I can hit this Argentavis, and then you can see as it flies away, it doesn't appear to be the fastest, and it would also be taking bleed damage, but it's kind of hard to demonstrate that, unfortunately, just because the rest of my pack is going to come in and murder them. But this one, for example, if we do hit it, and if our pack is not super close behind, it should begin bleeding. And I don't know if that was from our other Allosaurus attacking it, but it does do bleed damage. And now, as you can also see, they are pretty mobile as well. I don't think they're as fast as a Carno, but they can still get up there, and you can always up their movement speed, right? You can. That's not like blocked off or anything. Just double checking here. No, you can up their movement speed, and it goes up 2.5%. That's a base. I don't think that can go any higher than that. And there, if we inflict damage on him, I want to see if he gets more blood stains as we wait, but it doesn't appear to be. But that is how it works. It does do bleed damage, and it should slow down the opponents. But that's about it in terms of the Allosaur, however the hell you pronounce that. And it's just really cool because they finally added in the alpha pack feature, not just alphas in the wild that have the Cheeto dust and are orange, but this is kind of like mini Cheeto dust, you know? It's like the mini Cheetos. It's like the small bag versus the big bag, right? So we got the Cheeto dust, and that's just really cool that they finally added in that designation, and they're going to improve on it. And also, there are other dinos that did say they have alpha pack statuses, such as the direwolf, so hopefully they will be adding those in if they have not already added them. But other than that, that is going to do it for me. That should about do it for the Allosaurus. This isn't like a wild taming video or nothing like that, but that will probably come eventually when the series does and everything. Because, yeah, and then there also is another creature I want to cover. We got fishing, and I think we also have Primitive Plus finally becoming an official mod. So lots of cool stuff, to say the least. But for now, this is our pack of Allosauruses. As soon as they hit 3, there will be a leader if you like spawn them in. Otherwise, they're, I think, almost always found in the wild as a pack, and then one will be the alpha. But other than that, that is going to go ahead and do it for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you found it informative or it helped at all, I would really appreciate a like or anything like that. And also let me know what you think of the Allosaurus in the description. Not in the description, you can't change that. In the comments section down below. And yeah, just thank you guys for all the support lately on the videos. It seriously means the world to me. And that is going to do it for me. So I hope that you guys have yourselves a great day. Hopefully this video helped make it greater. And if it didn't, I hope you go out and do something to make it great, so you can look back and be like, you know, today was a good day. That's the end goal every day, right? But without further ado, that's going to do it for me and my Allosaurus crew. Thank you guys so much for watching the video as always. And hopefully, I'll see you next one.